All right, guys, welcome back. Survival Living here. So, yeah, we got this hurricane coming up, well, on our backside. We're out here in Lynn Haven, which is actually right off of Panama City, Florida, and it looks like this hurricane is actually going to be going towards Tallahassee. But since I've already got stuff out, kind of show you guys what we have as far as hurricane preps, just stuff that we have in our closets, out in the building outside, you know, things we keep in our home. One of the main things that I've ever dealt with hurricanes is water afterwards, not having water. So, let me grab the camera and kind of go over what we have just right here. All right, so out here, guys, and hopefully audio picks up, camp stove. We use 20 pounds and also 1 pound green propane. This actually goes inside until after the storm, because right now we still have power in our area. Generators back here is actually chained down. I got a tarp on it because don't want water getting all over and stuff like that. And I've already got all the electrical drop cords ran. On top of the gasoline generator, we have our solar grid, which is in that other ring on the outside here. So we've done videos on that. That cable system's already ran through as well. We just turn it on, plug it in. So out here, we also got 15 gallons of water for cleaning station right down here. Red tote, 15 gallons of water. And that's just for cooking stuff out here. Now we're gonna go inside. So like I said, water is very important. So we have water filtration set up. Yeah, 5 gallons. I think this is 3 gallons in this one here. It's already topped off, ready to go. We use the ceramic filters with activated carbon cores. Solar panels are inside. I didn't want to leave those outside in case the wind went stupid. So easy deployment, just take them all back outside, plug them into the cables that are sitting out there ready to be plugged back in. So our solar grid will be functional once the storm's gone. Right now, battery banks are fully topped off, so we can run it tonight, no issues at all. So having water filtration on hand is great because we got a retention pond, no kidding, 50 yards from our house. And we got a drainage ditch, not in our backyard, but between yards, and that's always full of water. So we've always got access to water, plus rain catchment systems. Yeah, like the toad outside, we use that for rain catchment systems, also swimming pool. There you go. So moving on. So right here at the edge of the table, guys, we have 20 gallons, this is the bigger tote, 20 gallons of fresh drinking water. This is something we always made. We used to do these things for hurricane relief. We used to make a bunch of these things off so we can drop them off. But this is a toilet. Yeah. The lid is locked in place. And we use cedar shavings to line a bag, and you are good to go. Now, of course, we do have water in the bathrooms and stuff like that to flush toilets, but if the power's out for a very long time and you're hooked up to city septic systems, you're eventually not going to be able to do that anymore. It's going to get backed up and you're going to have toilet water coming out of your toilet into your house. It's different than if you have a septic tank in your yard. If you're out in the country or rural areas where you get to have septic tanks, you know, that's different. But we got an extra gas stove, some extra propane, and we're going to swing around here. Like I said, we got cords everywhere. Let me show you that. Cords already ran. That's just, I duct tape them down just so that, you know, no one trips. Okay, so right on hand, I brought in 2 tanks of propane. They're fine. I know people's going to freak out about that. They're fine, all right? But just easy access if you have more outside. Clean drinking water. All this is clean drinking water, but we have it designated already. 2 5 gallons of drinking water, another 3 gallons, or maybe that's 4 gallon. I don't remember, 3 or 4 gallon. And the black totes, those are the Wallaby ones, that is for washing. Additional water for that. We already got 15 gallons. Additional 10, it's an additional 15 gallons of water down there. Now I do have My studio lights, they are ready to plug in from the generators or the solar grid just for additional lighting. We do have solar lightings and DC lighting and stuff like that. I wanted to grab the studio lights, brought them out here just in case. Down here as well, got an assortment of tools. I've dealt with hurricanes and stuff like that in the past. I like having jacks, I like having pry bars, I like having sledgehammers, grinders, cut-off wheels, sawzalls, drills, you name it. I got everything I need to either tear out or tear into something if necessary. So I like keeping those things on hand, easy access, where we sleep and stuff, you know, in the house, so I have access to it in case something major happens. Also here on the TV stand, we always keep duct tape, plastic wrap, tarps, all that stuff, just in case major damage happen. And of course, water. Extra water, 5 gallons for the toilets. Both bathtubs and the 2 bathrooms already topped off, sealed up, ready to go. That way we have extra drinking water as well. I don't know how much water is actually in these tubs. Anywhere from 25 to 30 gallons, I'm guessing. But yeah, also, we make sure we have water on hand at all times. And of course, food. I mean, we keep stockpiles and stockpiles of food because we're preppers. All right, this is just a studio room. We got everything from freeze-dried, long-term storage, canned goods. We got whatever it is that we need. We have extra solar panels that we're here in this closet as well. Extra food in that closet. We just keep stocking up as much as possible. We even got a Buddy propane heater if necessary. I don't think we're gonna need it. It's freaking hot out. But yeah. Along with preps for hurricanes and stuff like that, guys. Good trauma kits. Yeah. You don't just buy first aid kits and stuff like that, guys. Most of those are just band-aids and stuff. Get you some really good trauma kits and learn how to use the equipment. All right, don't just buy stuff, set it on the shelf, because when you need it and you don't really know what you're doing, you're going to cause more harm than help. And you can actually cause someone's death if you don't know what you're doing. So, moving on. So yeah, anyway, we're watching the news. We got our NOAA radios and everything else just in case we can keep track, you know, we'll lose power and stuff. But we're good to go here. Like I said, we're outside Panama City. We're in Lynn Haven. It looks like just rain. I mean, here's a pop-up there for you where we got a lot of rain coming. My concern was a lot of rain, winds from 50 to 75 miles an hour, and just power going out, and power being out for a while. So that's why we stock up the essentials. You know, we do have self-defense over there. We have solar. We have gasoline generators. I mean, I've got enough gas just for the generator to run us, what was it, almost 11 days? Just for the gasoline generator alone. Not bad. That's a lot of fuel. Yeah. So as preppers, a lot of people freak out. And of course, I get made fun of a lot. You know, even at work, you know, well, nothing's going to happen. I don't put myself in the situation of nothing is ever going to happen. So I've been in situations where nothing ever is going to happen. Next thing you know, you got a major threat right on your doorstep. Fortunately for us this time around, it looks like we're going to get scathed. Maybe power gets knocked out for a while. I can live with that. But the other people that are in the path of that hurricane are going to go through a lot. Hopefully there's a lot of evacuations done. Hopefully these people got out of the way of this thing. Now it looks like it's just going to be a Cat 3 at landfall, which a Cat 3, Cat 4, guys, is still pretty freaking strong. And it's going to continue up. We got friends in Georgia, Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina. You guys are going to be affected by this. It's a big storm. And even though the intensity of the storm drops, you know, it's not hurricane anymore when it goes in these areas. These are going into old woods. All right, these are going into areas that are not used to that type of wind. So you guys are going to have a lot of power outages, a lot of trees coming down, a lot of flooding in your area. So I hope you guys have been preparing as well. Most of you guys that are in the country, you already know you need to be preparing anyway, just because of ice storms and things like that. I mean, we dealt with that when I lived in North Carolina. So I know you guys are preparing for that. But for those that just never prepared, when you come through this, hope it's a wake-up call and you do prepare. Natural disaster is one of the biggest things we prepare for here on this channel. I know we want to prepare for the end all be all, shit hits the fan, total unrest, you know, the apocalypse. Yeah, it looks good on paper. It's going to be rough having to live like that. Surviving natural disasters, even with government assistance being able to come in and give aid later, is still rough. You need to be able to rely on yourself. You need to be able to rely on your family and your household. All right. This morning, I ran out and checked on my dad and brother. By the way, guys, my brother's doing much better after his heart surgery. They were having some issues with the generator on their RV and stuff. Got to take a look at it. You know, everything's good, rock and roll. And we got that thing fired up. Make sure they're topped off and everything with diesel and everything for them. Make sure they had water and stuff. Yeah, they're ready to go. Of course, my brother's a prepper anyway, but he had the open heart surgery kind of backslid on some things, which is understandable. But that's why you have a bigger brother. That's why you have an older brother. So anyway, took care of that, and we're just riding it out here, guys. So be safe. For those that see this stuff and go, I've been through too many of them. I've been through too many hurricanes, tornadoes, ice storms. Yeah, when you get stuck in a position you cannot leave your area, what you got is all you got. All right, guys, keep prepping. Be safe out there. To those that are in the direct path of this, a lot of you guys that watch our channel, that are part of our community, we've even done work together. I know you guys are fixed to get hit hard. I'll be reaching out to you guys. If I can't get in contact with you in a few days, guys, don't be surprised if you see Survival Living banging on your door later on. I got to check on you guys, so I will be calling, trying to reach out to you guys. All right, speak to y'all later.